tanggapin. Kung nangtitrip ka lang, pwede bang tigilan mo na yan? Di makatulog sa gabi, tila di mapakali. Puso ko'y bumibilis pag ikaw ang katabi. Di ko talaga pa rin mahulaan, hanggang ngayon malapala isipan. Ako'y nahulog na, ako'y sasaluhin mo ba? Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan, oh.
Sa bawat titig ng mata, ako'y lalong nalulula. Di maalis na kaba sa aking dibdib, sasabog na sigurado sa aking damdamin. Pero sa'yo ay di makaamin, at baka bukas di mo na ako pansinin. No, wag naman sana. Di naman yata tulad ko ang type mo, pero sa tuwing nasusulyap ang ngiti mo, pwede bang sa'yo na agad ako nagigigil ako?
Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Ako'y nahulog na, nahulog na. Ako'y sasaluhin mo ba? Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin.
Hi guys, good evening everyone, and welcome to this evening's live streaming for the official release of the single entitled Kalma, written and performed by upcoming duo Letrang Norte. Ayan, Letrang Norte. My name is Pinky Aceron, and I'll be your host or anchor or DJ for this evening. Actually, I used to be a radio DJ. I started out my career in radio as a newscaster and news writer for a couple of pop stations, 99.5 RT and 101.1 KISS FM, before finally becoming a DJ and station manager of a jazz station called City Light 88.3, which is now Jam 88.3. Now that I'm retired in radio, I teach broadcasting at the UP College of Mass Comm. And of course, I'm also a voice talent for commercials, for television and radio, for AVPs and corporate videos. And for those of you who don't know it yet, if, you know, kung ang telepono nyo ay Globe, boses ko yung naririnig nyo doon. Ako nagsasabi sa inyong, the subscriber cannot be reached. Please try again later. Yan. Trivia yan. Shameless plug. Anyway, before we introduce our guests, let me just give a shout out to the folks at Widescope Entertainment, headed by their CEO, Vic De Vera, a very good friend of mine whom I've known from way, way back. Huwag nyo nang tanungin kung how way back kasi baka mabuking yung edad namin, dalawa. Anyway, thanks guys for inviting me to host tonight's event. I tip my hat off to you guys, by the way, for coming up with this live stream and for showcasing our local talents. So mabuhay ang Widescope Entertainment. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Okay, speaking of which, tonight we're going to be conversing or having a conversation with a very talented pair. So how talented are they? Wala lang, nanalo lang naman sila ng first place sa first Kanto Kanta online band competition ng Cultural Center of the Philippines with their entry called Tahanan. But this time, ikukwento nila sa atin yung bagong labas nilang single entitled Kalma, which by the way is produced by no less than Widescope Entertainment. Okay, so with that, I'd like to introduce to you this very talented duo. Okay, actually, very interesting din itong pair na to kasi their professional background is you know is something that is way way off in terms of yung kanilang bagong venture ngayon. So pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya, no? So folks, let's all welcome Rebecca, Ruth, Resuelo, and Louie Kim Anthony Babaran, aka Letrang Norte. Hi guys.
Hello po.
Hi, hello.
Hello
Good evening.
there. Oh, first of all, congratulations pala ha sa pagkapanalo ninyo sa CCP. Mamaya magpapakwento
Thank you po.
kami ha, talaga. Oo. But first of all, okay, we would like to welcome you to this live stream because we're here to showcase your song Kalma, which is it your first single, commercial single?
Yes.
Yeah, under Widescope.
Commercial single,
Oh, hindi.
Tahanan pa.
Hindi.
Tahanan. Meron po
Mhm.
kaming Tahanan na collaboration with
CCP.
CCP. But
Okay, okay.
yung official na kanta namin under Widescope is Kalma.
Kalma.
So,
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, sige. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yung Kalma, no? But first of all, first things first. What brought the two of you together and bakit Letrang Norte? Very interesting kasi yung pangalan nung duo ninyo. Pero unahin muna natin, no? How did you guys end up together? What did you guys what brought you guys together?
Actually, what brought us together is the mismong contest po CCP's Kanto Kultura. Actually, nag-start kami mag-collab pero not as Letrang Norte, parang lang, as part of her label kasi in-invite niya ako bilang music director ng label kasi Ate Ruth has her label, independent label. Charity label
Oh.
named Northern Root Records. So parang
Okay.
sa kanya pa lang, nasa kanya na yung advocacy ng North ba, kumbaga.
Ang
Pero
galing.
way back po, magkababata po kami kasi elementary po, best friend ko yung younger brother naman niya. So when we were kids, we used to tatambay po kami sa bahay nila. Tapos,
Oh my
actually, nung
God.
bata ako, yes po, nung
Childhood
bata ako,
friends.
yes po. Nung bata ko, napapanood ko na si Ate Ruth na nagkumakatat sa nagigitara. So at a young age, she's pursuing music na. At that time naman, hindi pa ako musikero. Pero parang at that time na parang naiingit ako, subconsciously feel ko, naiingit ako, parang gusto ko rin ng ganun. So parang eventually, it made me na mag-pursue ng music. Pero later, high school na lang ako nag-start kasi.
Para kang na-inspire ni Ruth.
Yes.
Diba? Parang, oo.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
very nice. Oh. Parang siya yung naging influence sa'yo. Oo.
yeah,
No?
one of my
Oo.
influences po.
Yes, pero bakit Letrang Norte? What made you guys decide on coming up with that name? And what does it mean?
Sige.
Ako ba?
Okay, go.
Okay, so ang Letrang Norte po kasi, it means lyrics of the North. Actually, yung Letrang Norte, originally, yung plan namin is maging avenue siya sa mga artist po ng North. Kasi yun po talaga yung plan ko, yung advocacy ko to help artists Kasi ako, naranasan ko pong, alam niyo yung gumapang sa music industry. Ang hirap po talaga
Oh,
gumapang for
grabe.
how many years po ako nagtatry. So, ever since na nakasubok po ako ng ma-feature sa mga ibang vlogs, ganyan, sa mga Spotify playlist. So, I use my knowledge to help them. So, I
Mhm.
sponsor yung mga releases nila, ganyan. And yun nga, yung Letrang Norte Productions po, yung plan namin is maging avenue siya to perform yung mga artists para for wider
Yeah.
na audience po. So, yun.
Yeah, pero
Ah,
there's a
oh.
funny story po.
O
Sorry.
sige nga, kwento mo sa
There's a
amin.
funny
Sige.
story to how we entered the contest kasi 'di ba we were collaborating na pero under the Northern Route po. So we have
Mhm.
yung release po namin is ready na, ready to upload po. So yung release na po
Okay.
yun yung tahanan. Then 1 week before the deadline of the CCP's Kanto Kultura po, we parang nakita ni Ate Ruth na may potential yung tahanan
Mhm.
na to enter the
Oh, tapos
contest.
yun na, sinabi namin na, yung pangalan na lang natin is Letrang Norte. So yun po, doon
Yes.
po na-coin yung band name namin na
Yeah.
Letrang
So
Norte.
parang last minute
So it was
kaming nagpasa.
Oo. Oh my gosh. So it was because of CCP that,
Mm.
you guys were able to come up with Letrang Norte, yung ganon.
Yes po.
At saka, am I correct in thinking, Ruth, that parang sinusundan mo na yung CCP? Kumbaga, kasi syempre, 'di ba, hindi naman kayo di ba? Hindi naman kayo magpipresenta nito bilang entry ninyo kung hindi nyo, I mean, if you weren't following the CCP's activities. At saka kasi since, advocacy mo yung pag-push sa mga talents ng Norte, I suppose that's part of your advocacy also, di ba? Yung parang looking out for avenues. Looking out for
Actually,
avenues,
ay
di ba?
sorry. Yes
Oo,
po,
sige lang.
aksidente lang din po talaga na nakita ko yung ads ng CCP. I wasn't really following it, pero because of someone na nag-post, doon ko po nakita yung
Ah,
opportunity. So, a week before the deadline,
mhm.
bigla kami, uy,
Yep.
Loiue, kaya may contest. So, ganun lang, super quick lang na
Yeah.
nagdiskusyon pa kami. Ang tagal-tagal namin mag-decide hanggang sa last day of the deadline. Muntik na nga po kaming hindi mag-submit kasi
Yeah.
gusto naming personal release siya. So,
Well, obviously, it was God's will for you. It was God's will for
yes.
you to
Really.
join that
We
competition.
believe.
Kasi tingnan nyo naman na nangyari, di ba? Um,
Yes.
maiba lang tayo ng usapan, I found out that you come from a totally different line of work. Okay, so it has nothing to do with art whatsoever. Because I
Yeah.
realized you guys were or are still actually in uh, the medical profession, di ba?
Yes po.
Medical frontliners kayo, kumbaga.
Siya yung
Uh,
pinaka-frontliner
Oo
talaga.
nga. Sige nga, kwentuhan nyo naman kami. I mean,
Um,
kasi the reason why I'm asking you this is because it's so fascinating. Kasi, syempre, di ba, parang you would think that yung mga artists, di ba, parang they started out talaga in music or in the arts. Pero kayo talaga, you started out as medical frontliners, and all of a sudden, di ba, parang at what point did you finally decide na, okay, this is what we want to do? Yung parang ganon. Can you tell us more about that?
yeah, actually, we come from a family na academics ang priority. No, but since passion namin ng music, sinisingit namin ng music as ever since elementary, high school, yun yung roots namin ng starting ng music. So,
Mhm.
syempre, in such a family, kailangan namin i-pursue magtapos ng degree and to be able to work and
Oo.
to practice the profession. Pero at the back of that, we are still pursuing music po. So
Mhm.
parang we find time po na sumingit. As Ate Ruth, she came up with her own music din po dati. She even sold some physical copies, ganun po. And siyempre, Northern Root. As for me po, tumutugtog naman ako sa mga events po. Mayroon akong band name, Sunset Sessions, and
Oh.
tumutugtog kami sa mga weddings and birthdays and etc. So parang doon kami naging, yun yung parang sideline, kumbaga, in
Oo.
music.
Parang naisip ko tuloy, kaya kayo medical profession kasi para paligayahin ng mga magulang ninyo,
Actually,
which is very
joke lang.
Pinoy, 'di ba? Very Pinoy yan.
Yeah,
Yes po.
Pero of
very Pinoy.
course, oo, deep in your heart of hearts, you know very well that you are meant to sing. You are destined to sing, 'di ba?
Produce
'Yon.
music.
So,
Yeah.
of course, 'di ba? At saka to top it all off, may advocacy kayo. diba? So that makes it even more wonderful. Okay, so I understand you guys play several instruments.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yes
Sige
po.
nga, what instruments do you play?
At Ruth.
Let's start with
Ako,
Ruth.
ako po, I play the drums. Yun po talaga yung first instrument na learn ko ever since the world began. Hindi,
Alam mo
joke
ba,
lang. Ever since,
alam mo
ano
ba,
po, yeah.
frustration ko yan. Frustration kong mag-drums, mag-play ng drums.
Ako,
Oo.
kaya niyo po yan.
Talaga?
Tuturuan
Mag-enroll,
kayo.
mag-enroll kayo
Enroll po.
sa
Sarap.
music school namin. Joke lang.
Why not?
Never
Di
too
ba?
late.
Malay mo. Oo. Never too
Yeah.
late,
Plug
di
ng
ba?
business. Opo,
Why
tama po
not?
yan.
Oo. Yeah, anyway, you were saying? Sorry.
Opo. So, yung first po, drums, then guitar, bass
Mm-mm.
guitar, piano, ukulele. Tapos
Mm-mm.
nagka-try po ako mag-learn ng saxophone ngayon.
Oh my
So, ever since
gosh.
last year.
Saxophone. Oo.
Nagka-try ako.
Wonderful. Mm-mm. So
Then, speaking of,
drums,
Okay.
ay, sorry.
guitars, no? Oo. Si Louie naman.
Ang first po natutunan ko is acoustic guitar. Then syempre sumunod
Mhm.
na po yung other guitars like electric then bass. Pero as of now kasi piano ang talagang forte ko kasi tumutugtog din ako sa mass namin, Catholic Mass every Sunday. So parang doon ako nahasa.
Oo.
Also ukulele. Sa drums hindi po talaga. Pero kaya ko mag-human beatbox, yung parang vocal percussion.
Yun na lang.
Kasi
Wow.
may sinalihan akong a cappella show dati kay Ryan Kayabyab. Nakaabot kami ng semis.
Oh my gosh, talent yan, ha? I mean, not all people can do that. It takes talent, di ba? Yung
Yeah.
and I read somewhere that you also play the glockenspiel.
Yeah, actually sa Kalma it's more of sa MIDI po. So sa piano pa rin siya.
Okay, okay. Interesting kasi parang hindi pa karaniwang instrumento ang glockenspiel sa mga, 'di ba? Sa sa mga banda. 'Yon.
Yeah.
So kakaiba talaga 'yan. So how do you go about writing your songs? What inspires you guys to write songs?
Actually, anything could be an inspiration when it comes to songwriting. Actually, yung tahanan po, I thought of the chorus while washing dishes.
True
Talaga?
story.
True story. True story.
Well,
Biglang napaisip ako yung meron kasi akong best friends na parang choir mates since bata but naging sila eventually nung matanda na kami. So parang why not make a song about that na parang meron kang taong tahanan na uuwian
how
in a form of a love song.
nice.
Parang ganun.
How
So biglang,
nice.
and
At
everything came
naisip mo
to,
to habang naguhugas ka ng plato.
yes po. Very productive po na
Alam mo,
paghugas po yun.
actually, sometimes we get our light bulb moments during times when we're idle or we're not really stressed, di ba?
Yes.
And syempre, minsan kasi ako, honestly, for me, I find washing dishes therapeutic. Believe it or not. Kaya
So,
minsan yun nga doon ako nakakapag-isip din ng malinaw kapag ka ganyan, 'di ba? And I so can relate to that really. So kasi when I was listening to your song, yung Kalma, well, if it's any indication of how your single will fare out, okay? I'm still having an LSS moment here of your song.
thanks to Ate
Always.
Ruth's
Oo,
melodies.
kahapon ko pa inaano yan sa utak ko. Kahapon pa tumatakbo yung melody sa utak ko hanggang ngayon. So, that should be a good sign for you guys, no? Anyway, yun na nga. Let's talk about Kalma, okay? Kasi I understand Kalma is all about a secret love or unspoken love.
Naku,
Diba?
mga secret love.
Napaka-profound. At saka parang may hinuhugutan yun. Parang may
OMG!
hinuhugutan.
Ate
Oo.
Ruth, main songwriter. Tanungin niyo po siya kung saan galing yung hugot na yun.
Sige nga,
Oh my gosh.
Ruth. Paano ba yun?
Actually, grabe, nanlalaglag si Loiue. Wala to sa script. Joke lang. Ganito po kasi, sinulat ko po yung Kalma. Basically, hindi talaga, alam niyo yun, hindi talaga siya emotionally, hindi ako emotionally attached masyado doon sa kanta nung ginawa ko siya. Parang ang goal lang ng kanta is for me to make a song na bagay sa voice ko kasi hindi po ako biritera. So I'm looking
which I
for a
find
way.
very appealing. I find it very
Opo.
soothing, your voice. Oo.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yun
Mm-mm.
po, parang naging challenge po kasi,
Nagpapakalma.
oh yeah, talaga. Na- Challenge po sa akin yung, alam niyo, yung naririnig ko mga pagbabash ng iba na, naka-autotune siya, ganun. So, nag-challenge ko yung sarili ko, gagawa ako ng complicated melody and that I can sing, I can perform. So, very intricate talaga yung melodies na sinulat ko and pati yung arrangement. So, doon
Yeah.
po nag-start. Then,
Mm-mm.
from that, yung melodies, nagsulat na po ako ng lyrics. Then, with the help of the Wicam and ayun, nag-build up yung song.
So, nauna yung melody dun sa lyrics.
Yes po,
Tama
ako.
ba?
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes.
So is that normal for songwriters? For the melody comes first and then followed by the lyrics, or lyrics muna bago melody yung iba?
It depends po sa artist. Kasi may kanya-kanya kaming atake, may kanya-kanya kaming techniques depende sa flow. Meron kaming kanya-kanyang
Oo.
inspirasyon. Biglang,
Yes.
Mm-mm.
may
Correct.
time na biglang, uy, ang gandang lyrics, magandang lines. So, minsan may ganong
Moments.
moments na, katulad si
Mm-mm.
Louie Ken, nauna po yung lyrics niya habang
Naghugas ng
naghuhugas
pinggan.
ng
Yep.
pinggan. So, yun po.
Oo.
And,
Pero
sorry.
sorry. Yeah, you were saying, sorry.
Ano po kasi yung strength ko po ay more on melodies and phrasing. Siya po ang strength niya is lyrics naman po. So, nagko-complement lang din po yung skill namin. So, with regards to
Perfect.
songwriting,
Mm-mm.
is parang simultaneous lang po.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
also a collaborative effort between the both of us po.
Oo. Actually, if I may say this, no, when I first saw your photo, and then I equated that with your song, parang medyo may vibe ng MYMP, parang
Wow, so
ganon.
No.
Make your mama proud.
Yes.
Tapos it's like Make Your Mama Proud meets Up Dharma Down. Kasi because of the style. Hindi talaga, sa totoo lang. At saka kasi, ang nabasa ko dun sa write-up ninyo na bossa nova ang your music more or less leans towards bossa nova. But if you will allow me to say this, I think it's more of jazz than bossa
Yes.
nova. Oo,
Yep.
Yes,
more
Just
of
bossa
jazz.
nova.
Oo, kasi yung itong beat ng Kalma is more jazzy than anything else.
Mhm.
And
Yes po.
it's very and if you notice kanina medyo maano ko, I was like nodding my head to the melody.
Yeah.
It's the type of song that actually, kasi nga Ruth, medyo complicated yung arrangement niya, 'di ba? Mas catchy siya. So mas nakaka-LSS ang dating. And of course, yun nga, parang it's something that has, the song is, it has a beat that you nod your head to. Yung parang ganon. And I think, you have a good thing going here. I honestly do. Oo.
Thank you po
Thank you
so
po,
much.
thank you.
Yes. Anyway, okay, so balikan naman natin yung sa CCP. Kasi 'di ba sabi ninyo last minute nyo napagdesisyonan. So,
Yes po.
can you tell us yung mga highlights nung sumali kayo dun sa ano? Teka muna, online ba to? Online competition to,
Yes,
no?
this is online po. Online po siya.
Okay. Okay, sige. Dahil napag-usapan natin yung mga online na yan, Kasi, everything is so different now in terms of, producing music, recording music. Kasi dati, pre-pandemic, you record music inside the studio talaga.
Yes.
Diba? And you have sound engineers, you have session musicians backing you up and stuff like that. Pero ngayon kasi with the pandemic, parang 'di ba, parang we had to think of alternatives.
Limited po.
Yeah,
Yes.
very limited, and we had to work our way around that kasi syempre 'di ba,
Yes.
everything is done online now. So parang anong feeling? Parang how kasi syempre ako mas na-orient ako sa sa old school way of producing music. So how does it feel? Like, parang ano yung proseso online? How does it happen?
Actually po, I believe na we were prepared for the pandemic. Charot. Kasi po, alone in our own rights po, we are music producers and audio engineers, so we have our own gears and we know how to record ourselves, we know how to mix and master. So parang syempre, nagkaroon nga ng pandemic, it became an avenue for more virtual contests like CCP's Kanto Kultura. And actually, mas ano po siya, mas okay po siya in a way kasi mas accessible po yung for musicians nationwide po na to join the contest even in the comfort of their own hometowns, kumbaga. As for us naman po, we recorded lang po sa studio ni Ate Ruth. And for actually yung video din kasi kailangan may video yun. So nag-record lang din kami. Actually yung kailangan is dapat sa kanto mag-video. Wala kaming ma-shootan na kanto kasi it was, I think,
Na-lock tayo,
na-lockdown kami dito sa Tuguegarao. So we had to make
Make
a
a way.
video sa kanto na lang ng mga bahay namin. So parang ganun. So, but at least kahit papaano, since marunong kaming dalawa, we get to make a song even through online kahit never po kami magkita. Actually, in Kalma, nagkaroon kami ng medyo mga aberya, like nag-positive kasi ako recently in COVID, and that was the time na we were recording the stems for the song. So parang 1 week akong hindi nakapag-record.
Tsaka naka-quarantine ka.
Yes,
diba?
naka-quarantine po. So
Well,
sobrang
it's a
hirap
good thing.
Yeah,
it's a good thing,
delayed.
you rose above it. Sorry, you were saying something.
Yes, opo. And also, syempre, meron pong nakaset na calendar kung baka events dapat release date is ganito. So, na-delay na po due to that. Pero, very thankful po kami sa Wide Scope Entertainment. So much. Kina Sir Ever, Sir Neil.
Oo nga pala, no?
So, considerate sila kahit na push way back na yung deadline. Eh, at least it came through pa rin po. At successful naman po.
So, speaking of Wide Scope Entertainment, how did they contact you? Parang how did you end up with Wide Scope Entertainment?
Actually,
si Sir
Ebe, sobrang
siya unang nag-contact sa amin. Kinikilig kami noon.
Sabi ko, oh my God,
I can imagine the Ebe Dancel pa getting in touch with you, no? Oo.
Grabe,
so, he reached out to you. Tinawagan kayo ba? Or minessage kayo?
Minessage po sa Facebook, tapos i-check daw namin yung email.
Tapos nag-Viber na po kami, ganun.
Yeah.
Alam mo, grabe talaga ang technology, ano? I mean, I guess Ruth, it's safe to say that you have technology on your side, that you have technology to thank for this. Kasi, di ba, you mentioned earlier that parang hirap na hirap ka to find parang an entry point to the industry, di ba? I think that was pre-pandemic pa or during the pandemic na.
Yes po. Before pa, nag-invest po talaga ako dito.
Oo, kasi di ba? I mean, actually, totoo yan. Kasi siguro, pre-pandemic, kailangan talaga pumunta ka mismo sa dumulog ka mismo dun sa sa recording company para ipresenta yung mga kanta mo. And of course, good luck na lang sa iyo kung maaprubahan yung mga kanta mo o hindi,
yes,
di ba? Oo, sometimes recording companies, with all due respect, I have friends there, but sometimes recording companies won't even give you the time of day if they think that your song doesn't have what it takes, hindi ba, to make it in the business. So, I guess, yun nga, technology, I guess, is on your side. Kasi parang nagkaroon ng maraming avenues, no? Para sa inyo, para ma-showcase ninyo yung talento ninyo.
Yes po. And I think, favorable siya sa atin kasi I think, prepared kami for this. We are, masasabi ko, Lord, sorry, nang gayabang ba ako. Hindi, feeling ko lang po na parang fit kami to do this. Parang we have prepared ourselves for the past years for this. Parang God, parang alam mo yun, parang
unconsciously preparing for this moment.
Parang na-align lang din lahat. Kasi we have been releasing songs pa before, bago pa kami mag-wide scope,
bago pa kami makilala. I mean,
marami na kami na-release na songs. Ganun po.
So, kumbaga, parang hinahanda lang kayo ng Panginoon. Hinahanda lang kayo ni Lord. Oo. Kasi, di ba, parang, syempre, mahirap naman pasukin yon. Mahirap naman sumugod ng wala kayong pinanghahawakan, wala kayong, di ba, maipapakita to prove your talent, di ba? Yun. So, wow, ang galing, Well, again, congratulations, guys. This is your time to, amen. And this is your time to shine, definitely. This is your time to shine. So, okay, for the benefit of our of your followers and fans,
Ah,
'di ba?
Yay.
Oo.
Mommy, daddy. Joke lang. Bilang na bilang lang.
Oo. O kaya yung mga fans ninyo na, parang gusto ring tahakin itong business na ito. Ano bang maipapayo ninyo sa kanila?
Patuloy lang.
Yes,
Mm.
correct. Patuloy lang.
Don't
Believe
give.
in yourself.
Mm.
And kung may bashers, make them an inspiration for you to improve more.
Right.
Don't
And
give up.
syempre, yeah,
Opo.
don't give up. Practice always.
And antayin nyo po yung isang kanta lang po kasi talaga that can build your career. Parang continue ka lang mag-release. Maniwala man kayo o hindi, I've been releasing songs since last year. Every week, every other week, ganun po ako ka-consistent.
Yeah.
So, dun sa mga nag-i-start pa lang, okay lang yan kasi may matututunan ka along the way.
Mm-mm.
So,
And it's
God
not
is preparing you, ganun.
Oo, and it's not it's not a walk in the park. I mean, it's not gonna be easy, 'di ba? No
Yes,
one
correct
said
po.
it's gonna be easy. So, magkakaroon din ng mga challenges yan along the way, but it's a matter of, persevering, 'di ba? And being
Yes.
determined, right? 'Yon. And not giving up, 'di
Correct.
ba? O katulad yung si Ruth, yan hindi siya sumuko. Tingnan nyo ngayon yung nangyari sa inyo, 'di ba? Panahon nyo na ngayon, 'di ba?
Yes.
'Yon. So, okay, so maybe we'll give you a chance to plug your single to your fans and whoever is
Here we go.
watching right now. Oo.
Hi, hello pala sa mga tune in sa live stream ngayon. Thank you so much for having the time to listen to us, and we would like to plug our latest single under Widescope Entertainment, produced by the both of us and also with our one and only A&R manager, Mr. Ebe Dancel, the one and the only po, co-produce po sa kanya. And we hope po na, actually, it's, pasok po siya sa Spotify
Fresh
editorial.
Finds
Yeah.
PH. Guys, first time namin maging cover ng
And,
Spotify
yes,
playlist.
cover po kami ng Spotify playlist. I can't believe it.
Thank you, Widescope.
Oh,
Grabe,
thank you
the
po,
best.
Widescope.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
we're not-
nasa Spotify na kayo, 'di ba? Oh. 'Di ba? Parang when you're in Spotify, you've got it made. Oh, 'di ba?
Yes
yeah,
po,
and
yes
nasa
po.
cover po kami, so that's double the blessings po.
And sa mga lahat
Amen.
ng naka-tune in pala, kami lahat ng perform niyan, guys. Pinlay namin real instruments lahat 'yan. So it's just the two of us. So I hope na ma-appreciate nyo kasi binigay namin yung heart namin diyan.
Yes.
Talagang hindi kami kumalma.
Yeah, hindi kami kumalma sa paggawa ng kanta na yun.
Oh,
Real
guys.
Hindi, tsaka
Yun.
parang feeling ko, after this, hindi na kayo kalmado kasi syempre dadagsain na kayo ng mga, 'di ba, ng mga other opportunities, maybe even
Hopefully,
more
guys.
doors will
Hopefully
be,
po, in God's
even
grace.
by God's grace, more opportunities will be open for you kasi syempre, 'di ba, God opens doors talaga.
Yes.
Yung ganon. And of course, it's always about timing talaga, perfect timing. Kasi 'di ba, minsan kasi kahit napilitin mo, kahit na anong
Right.
pilit mo, pag hindi, 'di ba, hindi
Hindi
napapanahon,
para sa'yo.
hindi mangyayari. Kung hindi para sa iyo, hindi mangyayari. But obviously, panahon nyo ngayon. So, there you go.
Lord.
And of course, make hay while the sun shines, right? Yun.
Yes.
So, oo. So, are you in the process of coming up with are you still working on some singles next
Yes
to Kalma? Oh.
Yes, magkakaroon kami ng Christmas
song. Yay!
Oh my gosh, exciting. Ano yan?
Yes.
Of course, obviously originals yan. Originals.
Indie
Oo.
pop, mapapasayaw ka. Alam mo yung parang 80s vibe na basta.
Yeah.
Abangan mo na lang. Abangan nyo, guys.
Sige, abangan ko rin yan. Actually, nakakatuwa talaga itong Kalma kasi talagang mapapasabay ka sa beat niya talaga. Okay, so all right, so we'll make way for some audience interaction, no?
Sige.
Oo, sige. Basahin natin yung mga comments ng mga nanonood ngayon sa stream. Okay? So, all right.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi,
Sabi ni Katrina Antonio, deserve nyo daw ito.
Estudyante ko po yan sa pharmacy.
Oh
Hi,
my
shout out
God!
sa'yo, Katrina.
Naman.
Angelica Asuncion, meanwhile, says, congratulations. And of
Ako,
course,
thank
si
you,
Marian
RX.
Grace Lasam.
Rex.
Oo, love
Wow,
daw
boss.
niya kayo. Oo,
Hello, Boss
Layden
Marian.
Lyra or Lira says,
Boss,
shout out naman
Doc.
po.
Doc Layden, shout out.
Oo. Red Gumayagay. Kalmahin
Yes
nyo,
po.
mga Lodi Cakes.
Wow, hello, Red.
Hello, Red.
Idol talaga, di ba? Ayan.
Thank you,
Ang
Entrance.
saya. Valen says,
Kita
meant to be
nagtanong.
sa music, si Doc Ruth. Tama. Oo, obvious
Wow.
ba? Kiko says, Letrang Norte, congratulations. Ayan.
Yay, thank you, Sir Kiko.
Tamo, di ba? Ang suporta sa inyo talaga grabe. Sobra-sobra. Kasi naman deserve nyo talaga yan. Di ba?
Ay,
Oh,
Oo. And of course, I congratulate both of you for coming up with such a beautiful single. And I hope that I look forward to listening to more of your music. Oo. Courtesy of Widescope Entertainment,
yes.
syempre.
Ay, pwede po kaming mag-thank you sa
Sure.
papasalamatan.
Okay,
Oo.
Time na
Sige,
ba?
sige.
Time na pa po. Time na ba? Hindi pa.
Hindi, meron pa eh.
Di ba?
Si Charmaine din sabi congratulations sa inyo. Sige, kung
Ay,
gusto mo
wow, Charmaine.
bumati, sige. Go.
Mababati na ba tayo? Babati na po ba kami? Or
Sige. Oo.
Yung
Kasi after this, we'll play your song eh. Oo. Sige,
Ay, okay.
bati,
Sige
go.
po.
Oo.
Yeah, okay.
Gusto ko pong pasalamatan unang-una yung walang katapusan na pasasalamat talaga kay Sir Ebe Dancel.
Yes.
Salamat sa
Of course.
patience nyo, sa help nyo sa amin, sa pag-guide sa amin. Ibang-iba po talaga yung kalidad nyo. So, ibang level talaga
Yeah,
yung
ibang
pressure
level.
namin. Naiyak kami.
Hindi talaga kami kumalma sa paggawa, but it pays off po.
Opo, thank you, Sir Ebe. And Sir Neil Gregorio, maraming
Yes, Sir
salamat
Neil.
po sa inyo. Kay Ma'am Clark and kay Ma'am Jamie for our awesome album art.
Grabe,
Grabe.
ang galing nila.
Maraming
Hirap
salamat
mamili
dun.
po.
Tsaka kay Miss Sandra, Miss Charmaine,
Yes.
at kay Sir Vic. Maraming salamat
Of
sa
course.
Widescope team.
Huwag kalilimutan ng CEO na si Vic De Vera.
Ay,
Yeah,
grabe.
President
Grabe yan
Vic.
talaga si Sir Vic.
Oo.
Thank you.
Oo. Yes, and of course, ako din, I would like to thank the team of Widescope Entertainment led by CEO Vic De Vera for giving me this opportunity talaga to be with you guys and to engage in this kwentuhan of ours. Talagang napakapalad ko talaga, napakaswerte ko naman talaga para kayo pa ang makausap ko at makakwentuhan ko.
Actually,
And
masarap kami kasi kayo po yung voice nung the subscriber.
Kaya pala yun, ma'am. Grabe. Nagulat kami. Nagpapanik kami dito. Oh my God.
Shameless plug. Kasi baka mamaya wala nakakakilala sa akin eh. So yun ang aking claim to fame. Pero syempre, di ba, pretty soon ako nang hihingi ng autograph ninyo. Kasi nga, sisikat na kayo. Oo. Huwag kayong makakalimot. Oo. Okay, thanks.
First interview po namin to.
Talaga? Napakaswerte
Yes
ko
po,
talaga
yeah.
naman,
Yung long interview
I consider myself very fortunate to have interviewed you. And hopefully our paths will cross again talaga in the near future.
Yes.
Equally best po.
Yes, thank you. So again, congratulations to Letrang Norte, and we wish you all the best in your newfound career. Ayan. So ano ba to? No turning back na. Oo. Oo. So, okay, with that, we'd like to feature Kalma by Letrang Norte. Direct, are we ready? Yun. So, we're ready to once again listen to your beautiful song. And yun nga, check them out on Spotify, guys.
May time po mamaya. After ng
Huwag mo akong paasahin dahil di alam kung paano tatanggapin. Kung nang-titrip ka lang, pwede bang tigilan mo na yan? Di makatulog sa gabi, tila di mapakali. Puso ko'y bumibilis pag ikaw ang katabi. Di ko talaga pa rin maulaan, hanggang ngayon malapala isipan. Ako Isasaluhin mo ba? Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Oh,
Sa bawat titig ng mata, ako'y lalong nalulula. Di maalis na kaba sa aking dibdib, sasabog na sigurado sa aking damdamin. Pero sa'yo ay di makaamin, at baka bukas di mo na ako pansinin. No, wag naman sana. Di naman yata tulad ko ang type mo, pero sa tuwing nasusulyap ang ngiti mo, pwede bang sa'yo na agad ako nagigigil ako?
pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Ako'y nahulog na, nahulog na. Ako'y sasaluhin mo ba? Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin.
Ayan, wow.
Yay!
That was wonderful talaga. Sumasabay talaga ako dun sa beat ng kanta. Anyway, I really can't help but think of Up Dharma Down when listening to your voice, Ruth, no? Isa ba sila
Wow!
sa
Grabe
influence
naman.
mo? Hindi, isa ba sila sa influences ninyo actually?
Pwede po, yes. Yes.
Oo.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
kasi from the
Pero
from
yung
the
pinaka po
style.
kasi si City eh. Si City po talaga yung
Oh, okay, si City.
inspiration ko.
Sino
Yung,
talaga?
Well,
siya
of
po
course.
talaga. City. Sorry, nagkakalat
City,
ako
of
dito.
course. Very, very, no, no, no. Very nice lady yan si City. And very, very talented. And of course, I mean, kita naman yung influence niya ni City and ng Up Dharma Down sa inyo.
Up
Kasi
Dharma
yung
Down.
Up Dharma Down kasi is more, jazzy actually. Ganun
Yeah.
ganun yung beat nung nung melody ninyo eh. Very Up Dharma Down. So, there you go.
Hindi ko
Oo,
alam.
hindi, actually. Oh, but of course, di ba? I
Galing
mean,
niyo po, Ma'am
hopefully sa mga,
Pinky.
Oo nga.
oo, hindi kasi naman nasa radyo ko noon eh. I managed
Oo.
I managed a jazz station for 17
Nice.
years. So I know kasi I was exposed to jazz music basically. Kaya alam ko yung beat eh. Alam ko yung beat. Pero I'm sure a lot of your songs will eventually reflect the bossa nova feel or vibe, no? Oo. And of course,
Yes.
shout out to to the song's supervising producer, si Neil Gregorio, music director.
Sir
diba?
Neil, thank you.
And of
Ah.
course, producer Ebe Dancel. Ayan.
Yo.
Diba? Oo. Yon. So, congratulations to you and to the team for coming up with such a beautiful song, no? By the way, City pala is also with Wide Scope Entertainment. So,
Yes,
Yeah.
co-artist.
diba? Co-artist in the
Go.
same
Joke
league.
lang. Joke
You're
lang.
definitely in good company talaga. Oo.
Yes po.
Yan. So, malay mo naman, magkaroon ng collab in the future.
What?
Why not?
I'll
Di
go,
ba?
crazy Ruth.
Oo.
Joke lang.
Di ba? Ano bang dream project ninyo, if ever, pagka ganyan?
Ben and Ben.
Yeah,
City.
ako Ben and Ben. Siya
City
City.
talaga yung ko. Hero. City is my
Malay
hero.
nyo. O, sige. Oo, parinig na tayo kay Boss Vic. Tsaka kina Ebe.
Ayun.
Oh my
Okay lang
gosh.
naman po kahit hindi. Pero mas
Hindi.
maganda pang meron. Joke lang.
Then why not? Why not, 'di ba? Oo, why not? Okay, so let's read more of the comments from your followers. Ayun. Claudine says, "Love the song." Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Thanks, Claude.
Janina says,
Student ko
"Congratulations to
din
you
yan.
both."
Yes.
Angelica says, "Yay."
Thank you, ate.
Leyden, kinikilig ako sa kanta. O, 'di ba? Totoo naman.
Wow.
Oo.
Thank you
yun.
guys.
Goosebumps daw,
Bye.
sabi ni Angelica. Yun.
Thank you, Angelica.
Solid.
Uy, shout out
Oo.
mo, girlfriend mo.
Ha? Nanonood siya?
Oh.
Hi, Jakar.
Yeah.
I love.
Ikaw talaga dapat proud ka. I-shoutout mo naman, baka magtampo.
Shout out.
Okay, so
My girlfriend, Jakar.
okay, so yeah, so with that, we'd like to wrap things up, and we'd like to thank you once again, Louie and Ruth, for gracing tonight's live stream. And again, in behalf of Wide Scope Entertainment, we wish you all the best in your newfound career. Yon. Okay.
Thanks po.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Parang
And
may
thanks. Sige.
Parang
lang.
may gusto pang pasalamatan si Louie Kem.
Yeah,
Bago pa tayo
sige
mag-end.
nga, oo.
Ito,
Direct
aviatin po
magta-thank you
na
daw si
for
Louie.
appreciation. First of all, gusto kong magpasalamat sa family ko and of course sa mga friends na supportive. Siyempre kay girlfriend, kay Jakar. Thank you so nag-plug bigla. Tapos, siyempre thank you din sa workplace ko, St. Paul Hospital Figure Out, saka yung mga staff doon na nagsusupport po. Maraming salamat sa mga friends kong kalaro ko ng Valorant. Shoutout sa inyo. Si Ma'am Marta ng MC Liam, yung music store po dito. Shoutout po sa inyo, Ma'am. Sino pa ba? Meron pa ba tayo?
Yun lang. Thank you sa lahat.
Sir Rods
Ay, Sir
na
Rods.
audio
Yeah.
yung audio, yung nag-mix ng kanta namin. Super thank you po.
Final touches.
Yeah, final touches po. Salamat. Sino po ba?
Thank you sa lahat ng sumusuporta ng Letrang Norte. Follow nyo po kami sa Spotify. Available po ang Kalma sa lahat ng music stores worldwide po yan. Like nyo po yung Wide Scope Entertainment
Yes.
page, please guys.
And our
Support.
page, Letrang Norte.
Yes. O, yun lang po, ma'am.
And can they follow you on the other social media sites like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter? Meron ba kayo?
Gagawa na po kami.
Gagawa pa lang po.
Dapat lang. Oh my gosh, wala pa. It's about time you
Opo,
did,
Mamaya,
guys.
pagkatapos po nito, gagawa na kami.
Oh, you have to
Yes
be
po,
super
basta
visible.
Letrang Norte.
Ayun. Anyway, for now, syempre, guys, follow Wide Scope Entertainment if you want to know more about
Yes.
Letrang Norte and if you want to follow them. Okay, so with that, thank you very much. Thanks, guys, for
Thank you
joining
po.
us.
Thank you
and
everyone
have a
for
great
watching.
weekend.
Thank you, Ma'am Pinky. Super privileged
you,
po to meet you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. It's a privilege to meet both of you. Thank you so much.
Oh my
And
God.
thank you, Wide Scope Entertainment, Team Wide Scope Entertainment, for this
Thank you po,
opportunity.
Wide
Thank you so
Scope.
much. Have a great weekend, guys.
Good evening po. Bye-bye po.
Bye.
Huwag mo akong paasahin dahil di alam kung paano tatanggapin. Kung nang titrip gabi, tila di mapakali. Puso ko'y bumibilis pag ikaw ang katabi. Di ko talaga pa rin maulaan, hanggang ngayon malapala isipan. Ako'y nahulog na, ako'y sasaluhin mo ba? Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan, oh.
Sa bawat titig ng mata, ako'y lalong nalulula. Di maalis na kaba sa aking dibdib, sasabog na sigurado sa aking damdamin. Pero sa'yo ay di makaamin, at baka bukas di mo na ako pansinin. No, wag naman sana. Di naman yata tulad ko ang type mo, pero sa tuwing nasusulyap ang ngiti mo, pwede bang sa'yo na agad ako nagigigil ako?
Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Ako'y nahulog na, nahulog na. Ako'y sasaluhin mo ba? Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Di ko na mapigilan. Pakalmahin, damdamin ko sa'yo. Huwag mo kong sisihin. Pakalmahin, damdamin.